after 2 full days of jury selection in the Lindsay Clancy trial. The number is now at 12. Now, there were actually 8 picked today in addition to the 5 yesterday, but one of yesterday's juror, I think juror number 2, was questioned earlier today by the judge in a sidebar, and we don't know why, but that person was relieved of duty. So we're down to 12. This is 7 women, 5 men. Now, if you remember, normally 12 is plenty, but the judge is going for 18 because they'd also like 6 alternates. 6 alternates is a very high number of alternates. Usually you take 1 or 2, but this is 6 because of the unusual nature of this trial. This could be taxing and difficult on people, but you just never know what could happen over a 6 to 8 week trial because someone could get sick, something could happen. So you just never know, and it's helpful to have those extra alternates. For those of you who are asking, the alternates, yes, they have to go through the entire trial. In fact, in most cases, you don't even know if you're a juror or an alternate. They seat all of the people, you watch the entire trial, you take notes, you do everything. And then at the end, they decide who the members are that will actually go in and deliberate. So it's possible that you could sit there for the entire time, look at all the autopsy photos, hear all the experts, and then not be in the room to make the decision. Of course, during juror questioning, there's always the question about one's ability to remain impartial. In this case, they are also asking potential jurors if they can handle that 8-week trial period. And there are reports that some of the juror questioning is revolving around mental health issues. Jury selection should wrap up on Wednesday. At least this is the indication that the judge is getting. Those who have already been selected have been allowed to go home, and the judge has told them to come back on Thursday. So we're anticipating that's when the opening statements will begin. Today, the defense did file 1 motion, and what they've asked for is for the judge to limit the number of first responders that can testify for the prosecution. So there are 18 people on the witness list who are first responders who arrived at the Clancy's home in Duxbury that day. The defense attorney, Kevin Reddington, said that he feels that if all of them are going to get up there and tell the same story, when we got there, here's what we saw. When we got there, here's what we saw. This is going to be repetitive. And then it becomes prejudicial to his client to just kind of keep beating the same old horse again. They have asked that only 1 of the 18 be allowed to testify. Now, I don't know. 1 feels kind of also pretty restrictive, to be very honest with you. I don't think all 18 should be allowed to testify, but I do think maybe 2 or 3, and then we can kind of basically all agree that the others would probably tell very similar stories. ADA Roman has said that if she believes that each of these has a different interaction, if each of them has a different view, if they each offer something different to present to the jury, then it isn't duplicative. So that's her argument, and the judge is going to decide how many, maybe all, or 1, are going to get to testify. 12 jurors selected, 6 more to go. Please keep coming back for more.